Hey guys, HelpingHans here, and today I'll be giving you your third tip of the week for Company Heroes 3, and that is how to use attack ground and attack move effectively. Let's begin with attack ground. Now attack ground can be located the bottom right hand side of your monitor. Once you click a unit, it will appear over here, and it should be indicated by this symbol here. So what you want to do, guys, is you could either press the hotkey E and then left click the ground of fire, like so. Or you could just press it with your left mouse button and left mouse button again on the ground if you're not used to using the hotkeys yet. So vehicles can do this. If you've got flamethrower weapons like the Gustatory over here, they can attack ground as well. Bear in mind, it's just their flamethrowers. Their submachine guns will not fire. Also, anti-tank rifles as well, and things like bazookas will also be available with attack ground, as you can see, like so. Now, why is this useful? Well, I'll show you. Over here we have a enemy Sherman tank. We can see it because I've turned the fog of war off, but let me just turn it back on again. And, you know, that hedge is in the way, that's blocking our line of sight. However, if I was to use my tank, for instance, and press E and then shoot through the hedgerow, there you go, I've hit that tank and damaged it. Same thing can apply with the pack gun here. Attack ground with the pack gun, like so. Here's another example with the AT rifle squad here.
They won't know what hit them.
Press W to stop them from firing if you want to do so. As you can see here, normally I won't be able to hit that because that hedgerow's in the way. Got that X right in the way there. As you can see, if I hover over it, saying I can't hit it. But again, attack ground through the hedgerow. I'm hitting that tank, and it's fairly effective. So hopefully, guys, you'll be using this tip in future. Let me just give you another example with the Gustatory. So here we have a Gustatory squad. There's a machine gun inside this house. I'm just going to use attack ground here through the wall, and I'll be damaging this. Let me just make this an enemy Gustatory squad. As you can see how effective this is. It's burning this machine gun very quickly through the wall here. So you can shoot through walls and such to quickly take down enemy units like that with flamethrowers. Here we have some enemies down low here. Let's see if we pull back slightly. We won't be able to see them effectively, but we turn the fog of war off real quick. We shouldn't see the other squad down there, just about, but we could just use our flamethrowers here. As you can see, even high ground down to low ground, fairly effective as well, shooting through the hillside here to do a lot of damage with our flamethrowers. And just to show you again, you can see here Panstrex shooting through the hedgerow and effectively hitting the Stuart. Here's an example of a tank using attack ground to shoot through the hedgerow to hit infantry.
We have a target.
There you go, taking some damage. See how very effective that is. However, chat, unlike flamethrowers, tanks will not be able to shoot through this wall to get towards the Gustatory, as you'll see, look.
Shouldn't be a problem.
First, the wall must be destroyed before they can get to them. Here we're going to be trying attack ground through the hillside now with a vehicle. Let's see if this is effective or not. So there we go, attack ground through the hill. Unfortunately, my tank is just going to be hitting the hill the majority of the shots here. Let's try and get really close here, try again. Hard. So it's pretty effective. What you just got to do is make sure that your vehicle is got its main gun over the top, so it's not going to be likely to hit the ground. See, some rounds still miss. It's not that great, but hopefully it gives you an idea of how you can maybe use attack ground effectively with the high ground advantage. One great use of attack ground, guys, is using like grenade launchers from these Piat dudes. They can also automatically fire if I just right click, or if I just tell them to hold, they'll just fire automatically with their grenade launchers. However, letting them fire automatically has just broken the wall, which has allowed the Gurkhas to fire back on me. So what I want to do, rather, is get them to attack ground in a specific spot so I can deal damage to this squad while not destroying the wall in front to break my the line of sight. So you can see here, guys, I'm moving around this rifleman squad, but the rifle grenade guys aren't firing because they haven't got line of sight. Okay? Now, if I was to stop moving with these guys, switch back over to this squad, make this mine, make this an enemy. If I use attack ground here with the Piats, over the top, There we go, we can damage that cheeky rifleman. So they will only fire their rifle grenades automatically if they have line of sight. But you can manually fire attack ground over the destroyed buildings like I've done in this instance to hit this squad. So here I'm going to let this Panzer Pioneer squad auto-fire with its grenade launcher as it's going to be fighting this approaching rifleman. And you'll see here that the first rifle grenade isn't going to be very accurate. It's going to aim at where the squad was, not where it's currently going towards. What you would want to be doing is aiming at the squad where it's going to be. So let's do that again here. So here I'm going to throw this rifleman squad in the fight again. But this time I'm going to try and manually pre-fire here with the rifle grenades, anticipate where they're coming in. And you can see that first rifle grenade, as we automatically pre-fired it with attack ground, was a lot more effective than that first grenade. We can probably now leave it on auto-fire since the squad's not moving around. But hopefully it goes to show you guys how maybe important it is to get that first attack ground off, especially on a projectile here that has a long travel time. Next we'll be going on to attack move. Now there are 3 types of move commands you can give your units in Company Heroes 3, and that is R for reversing, right mouse click forward, which is just a standard move command, and the third is attack move. What this does, as soon as your vehicle gets into contact with an enemy, so here we have a rifleman down here, we're going to initiate attack move command to this location. What will happen is that when the Puma finds the enemy unit, it will stop at its max range and start killing this unit off. Once it has killed this rifleman squad, let's say it is now then it manages to kill the rifleman squad, it's then going to continue its attack move command that you gave it previously to the next location, and then continue to kill the next unit until it has killed that one off. Now attack move is really good because as you issue attack move command, your vehicle will fire at the max range. Because if you actually issue a move command rather than an attack move command, you'll see the issue here. So let's say we made these an enemy bazooka squad, and rather than attack move, we issued a standard move command to this area. So instead of attack move, we're just going to right click here. What will happen is my Puma's going to move right up towards these bazookas. They're going to fire upon it, and then before I've got a chance to realise, oh, I want to get out of there now and try and reverse away, they're going to probably get another volley off and finish me off here before I can get away, most likely. Well, I got very lucky there. Okay. Now let's redo that real quick. Now we're doing an attack move command to that same spot with the bazookas there. Let's say I micro away, come back. Oh, I see I'm firing bazookas. I'm firing at safe range, so now I know if they try to push me, I can start kiting back and reversing back to avoid their bazooka fire. And that, look, my vehicle this time took no damage this time because I'm utilizing my max range and using attack move effectively. Another great use of attack move is to use it to destroy weapons. Here, if I try to use attack ground on this weapon, it wouldn't be very effective. If I was to instead use Q and attack move it, you'll see that I'll be effectively hitting the anti-tank gun, and then I can blow it up completely so my opponent can't recrew it. Much more effective using attack move here, but if I try attack ground it, it won't be effective. See? Attack move. Boom, 3 shots and I've killed it. AT rifles are also good at this, so we use AT rifles to see if we can take out this support weapon here. I have noticed though with attack move, with AT rifles, is more effective killing these small weapons than, for instance, the Panzer III. So the Panzer III has got more chance to miss it because I guess it's a smaller profile. But you can see the AT rifles are a lot better at trying to take down these smaller support weapons. There we go, that's destroyed. And I think also bazookas have the same difficulty here, trying to destroy small arms, small support weapons as well. As you can see here, not great. Let's get the Panzer III to shoot it. Still, again, not great. Then we use the AT rifles. As you can see, AT rifles much better at doing, killing off these support weapons than bazookas and standard, tank fire. But there you go. But also bazookas, AT rifles, and the main guns of vehicles are very effective at killing the big profile anti-tank guns. As I'll just spawn this in again. So you'll see Panzer, as this is a much bigger target, bigger profile, Panzer III is always going to hit something like that. So are the Zooks and AT rifles as well. As you can see, so much big profile, easy to kill. But again, and if I was to pop in a anti-tank gun, let's use a pat gun for instance this time.
Weapon crew, standing by.
Bazooka should be quite good at killing this because it's quite big. It's a lot bigger than the mortar and the machine gun.
Commando, make a quick one.
AT rifles also have no difficulty there hitting that, as you can see, and the Panzer III very effective at killing those medium-sized support weapons. So all anti-tank guns are very easy to kill bazookas and tanks like that. It's just really the AT rifles are kind of superior at killing everything, and very specifically mortars and machine guns. So hopefully you learned something there. So guys, that's the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did and want more content, check up over here and over here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, make sure to click the button down here. To catch the next video, guys, take care, and I'll see you soon.